Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jenya Cassidy, and I'm the director of the California Work and Family Coalition. And we are a statewide alliance. We are dedicated to winning and implementing policies that help California workers and families thrive. And we are here today because we are launching a campaign to make sure that people know about their rights that are changing in 2025. In 2025, we are paid leave and state disability insurance, so paid family and medical leave will pay people up to 90% of their income. And that is a huge change from where we've been, where many, many workers were paying into the fund and could not pay. And this is all because this coalition and beyond, many Californians all over the whole country worked really hard to make this happen. And one of the things that we're celebrating is the fact that this took a huge coalition. It took a coalition strategy of engaging diverse communities across the state to talk about why this matters to them. But we're also part of a national movement, and today it's really important for us to acknowledge that and say that, we're here because we don't think that anybody should be able to, no matter how much money they make or where they live, and that includes in other states, that they should not have access to paid time off when they have to take care of themselves, care for family, or bond with a new child. So SB 951, starting January 1st, 2025 will be enacted, and we're all dedicating ourselves to make sure that people know about their rights, because that's the only way that we not only use those rights, but that we can build on that and expand them. So let me see. So this is really important for the whole country, and I think especially now, this education goes beyond California. We really want to link arms with all of our partners in other states and our federal partners to make paid leave a reality for every worker in the country. So what do we want?
Paid leave for all!
Yes. So I am really thrilled today. Today was our statewide meeting, and we're going to hit the ground running, spreading the word about SB 951, but really spreading the word about the fact that paid family leave and state disability insurance will be more accessible. So what I want to do now is I'm going to be introducing you to our next speaker, Sela Steiger, who is a staff attorney for Legal Aid at Work. Thank you, Sela.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sela Steiger, staff attorney at Legal Aid at Work in the Work and Family Program. We are proud co-sponsors of SB 951, and I'm just so overjoyed and excited on this day to celebrate and launch the education campaign for this bill. Starting January 1st, as you heard, so many more people will be able to take and benefit from paid leave in California. The increase to 90% wage replacement will be monumental for millions of low-paid workers across the state who had previously been unable to access these programs because of the 40% pay cut. Every worker deserves paid time off to bond with newborns, to care for sick family members, and to recover from their own medical crises. SB 951 will make that much, much more of a reality. I am especially excited for the pregnant women and birthing folks we talk to who currently may not be able to afford to stop working ahead of their due dates, sometimes even against medical advice. I'm also excited for fathers, single parents, and other breadwinners who will be able to take advantage of their full paid leave instead of feeling pressure to return to work early to meet the financial demands of providing for their family. I'm also, of course, thinking about caregivers and folks who are healing from their own medical difficulties who need the time off to fully recover and not suffer dire financial consequences. It is crucial in the next days and months to spread the word about this upcoming change. Please take this news and the information you heard about today back to your networks and communities and friends. I'm speaking today as an advocate who regularly assists people who apply to these programs, but also as a mother myself to a young child. And I cannot stress enough the importance of access to paid leave as a matter of health, well-being, and dignity. 90% wage replacement is a huge step forward towards paid leave for all, and I look forward to seeing the impact it will have on our communities. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sela. So now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Curtis Chan from the California Conference of Local Health Officers and Maternal, Child, and Adolescent Health Committee Chair. and also a steering committee member of the California Work and Family Coalition. Thank you, Dr. Curtis.
So I just want to thank all the advocates behind me and all Californians. You've done it. You've promoted public health, and you're protecting the health of hardworking families across California. With this law you help pass, Californians can now afford to bond with their baby, care for their child, care for a seriously ill child, a spouse, or a parent, and also recover from their serious illness. They now can afford it. So why is this important for public health? Well, health research affirms the importance of these protections, that you're able to maintain financial security, income security, and housing security, food security. And these are essentially important for our most dire public health issues. These policies prevent postpartum depression. They promote breastfeeding. There's evidence that it supports preventing infant mortality, and also the risk of spreading infectious diseases. These are things we all care about as Californians. These are things we all care about as Americans. We all believe in the health of our families. So I want to urge all of you, Californians and advocates and community-based organizations, to work with your healthcare systems and public health systems. Healthcare leaders want to make this happen. We open the doors to working with you and to collaborate with you. We want your direction and your guidance so that we can implement these protocols into our electronic health records, into our professional organization's standard of care, into clinical systems. We need your guidance because we want to serve Californians. We want to protect and promote the health of Californians. By working together, we'll be able to realize this dream that every pregnant person will be able to know their rights. Every baby will be able to thrive. Every person who's sick is going to be able to know their rights. Every worker is going to have an opportunity to be healthy and to heal. These are all things that Californians believe in, and this is that time for us to work together. Thank you, and thank you, California Coalition.
Thank you, Curtis. Okay, now it is my great pleasure to introduce Alicia Villanueva, owner of Alicia's Tamales, Los Mayas, and Small Business Majority Network member. Welcome, Alicia.
Thank you so much. So it's my great pleasure and honor to be with all of you, and I feel so proud. And okay, my name is Alicia Villanueva, and I am the owner of Alicia Tamales, Los Mayas. And I'm graduated from La Cocina on 2015. So I have a small business, like family business. I have my 3 kids and my husband. And we are with me 24 employees. And, we are so happy. And I really feel like my team is like my second family. And we are very flexible, in case they have any emergency situation, to support them as much as we can. But thank you to the SB 951, my employees are allowed to get the 90% of the salary, the salary to support them. And they will be okay. Like, for example, like last month, one of my employees have a really hard situation in Guatemala, and 2 of the members of the families were passed away, or they were killed. And as a small business, and we try to support her as much as we can. And these situations of emergency, I really are happy to have the SBA 951. And I'm sure that all my colleagues, like a small business, are the same thing, that supporting the this law. And sorry. Yeah. So I'm sure that all the most California small business feel the same way. And One survey of the small business majority show that 87% of small business owners are strongly supporting an of paid families leave policy, including the state law that expand job protection and guarantee up to 12 weeks of protect leave for employees while they extend sick families medical or disability or parental leaves. And thank you so much again for letting me speak here with you, and it's an honor, like I say, to be with all of you. And thank you so much to California lawmakers for supporting small business and their employees, like, all the pay leave. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. I mean, that's exactly what we work on. It's very hard because people go through good things and they go through really hard things, like Alicia's coworkers and employees, that you really just need to have that time and know that you can take that time. So I really appreciate you sharing that. And now for our final speaker, and then we'll do one more chant. invite Jana to come up and share your story. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. My name is Jana Wright, and I am the Director of Policy at Insure, the Uninsured project. I've dedicated my career in health policy to ensure Californians have the support they need to stay healthy and thrive, and I'm happy to say that SB 951 does exactly that. We are celebrating a major victory for working families across California, a victory that I might add was years in the making, thanks to the work of all these individuals behind me. This is a game-changer bill. This law increases wage replacement for paid family leave and disability insurance to 90% for most California workers, giving families the chance to care for themselves and their loved ones without sacrificing income. It allows people to prioritize their health, mental well-being, and family connections without worrying about making ends meet if they need time off. This support is especially critical for new parents. As a proud mother of 3, I've experienced firsthand the difference that paid family leave makes. With my first 2 children born in Florida, I worked until the day of delivery and could only take 6 weeks off after delivery, only through my employer's insurance. It was a constant struggle, both mentally and physically. But with my youngest born here in California, I was able to take time off before and after his birth to recover, bond, and focus on my health, and that made all the difference. SB 951 gives more families this exact opportunity I just described. With this law, parents can focus on bonding, recovery, and feeding their babies, including breastfeeding. These early moments of nourishment are vital for both the baby's health and the parent's well-being. The opportunity to take leave without the fear of financial hardship means parents can give their babies the best possible start in life, and they can do this without sacrificing their own health or their income. Today, I'm thinking about the postpartum depression survivors. We know that this is real, that it affects 1 in 5 moms and 1 in 10 dads. Paid leave helps parents recover emotionally, physically, and mentally. It gives them time to seek help if they need it and build strong bonds with their babies during the most demanding time in their lives. Let's be clear. Having to delay health care because you can't afford to miss work is a recipe for harm. Too many Californians put off essential care because they simply can't afford to take off. SB 951 changes that. It gives people the ability to prioritize their health without the stress of lost income. For those caring for a seriously ill loved one, SB 951 means they no longer have to choose between taking time off and paying their bills. This is about protecting our mental health, our families, and communities. And today, we're also celebrating the power of coalition. When we come together, parents, caregivers, health advocates, and workers, we become a powerful force for change. Together, we've shown our leaders that investing in the health and well-being of California families is crucial. Let's keep fighting so that no one in our state has to choose between their paycheck and their health. When we invest in families, we invest in a brighter, healthier future for all of California. Thank you.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. And just in closing, I think whether we're here today partly to, we're here today to launch this campaign. So one of the things that came up a lot today is the fact that the more people know about their rights, the more they fight for their rights. We really need to make sure that people, all ages, especially a lot of caregivers don't know they could take this time, a lot of young workers, low-income workers, really just across the board, you meet people that if they haven't needed it before, might assume for different reasons it's not for them. So all the people behind me here represent different communities across the state. And our task now is to use that QR code that Jasmine showed us a few times there, Jasmine, and sign up at whatever groups you're in, your organization, if you go to a church, if you're in a book group, any kind of groups you're in, spread the word because we really need grassroots, person to person talking, especially now more than ever. And I just really appreciate the dedication that it took to win this. Oh my gosh, and there's Nessie Firestein, the person who helped us pass paid family leave in the first place. Woo! Yay, Nessie! So let's do our last chant. Paid leave for who?
Paid leave for all.
Paid leave for who?
Paid leave for all.
What do we want?
Paid leave for all.
Yay! Thank you. Oh, and there's a lot of sandwiches left in the refrigerator if anybody would like to take one home. Thank you. What do we want? Vegan sandwiches.
First come, first serve.